up with it, guys? Just waiting for a couple more people to join us, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know a lot of you guys are always asking for updates, so here we are. What's up with it, Kurt? About to get spicy in the house. What's up with it? How you guys feeling today? You guys feeling spunky or what? Joe, Nighthawk Media in the house. D Smooth, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to SGB News First. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and becoming a member. Thank you, Cybertron. Appreciate you, man. So let's get into it, guys. I know you guys have been waiting a while to find out what happened in Lake Elsinore. So I finally went back out there yesterday morning. A lot of you are aware. I was out there with PEDOLIBREAUDITS, and we were able to get some reports that I was denied of because they said I was listed as a suspect. So they said that I wasn't able to get my hands on the report for 2 years, which I thought was pretty ridiculous. Thanks for joining in, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you can. Let's get some more people involved so they can also get word of what exactly happened here. And we're just here to share the information as I got it. So it's good that people know the outcome of the situation. A lot of people saw the arrest video, but interested in figuring out what happened after that. And so here we are, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. I always take you guys along for the ride, and here we are for another one. So thank you guys. Appreciate your support. And like I always say, guys, without you, we wouldn't be as successful as we are, because you guys are the support team. You're the backbone of the community, not just my channel, but you're the backbone of the community, and we appreciate you guys. But I do have some information here to share with you. So make sure and play your fair game when you're supporting our constitutional rights out here. And make sure you're staying within the legal lines of the limits. You don't want to get a phone call or a letter in the mail saying that you're in violation of something. So let's go over some stuff here, guys. Welcome. If you guys don't know me, I'm Jose Gonzalez. I'm the owner and operator of SGB News First. It's only me, my solely self. Just like a lot of the other YouTube channels, we're all independent. We don't work for anybody. We go out and we film independently, and just exercise our rights and our freedom on the streets. A lot of time people are, maybe concerned in what we're doing, and that's fine, but we're not obligated to explain anything. So that's where a lot of this back and forth stuff comes from. People want to know exactly what you're doing, and when you don't tell them, they get all upset and stuff. Not only that, but they try to make up some false charges to get you arrested. So let me see here. We're going to go over this right here. This is the incident report. It was dated 2/1/2021. Date prepared. It says 2/1/2021. So what the deputy is telling me, that she went back to the station and prepared this the same night that we got arrested. I find that hard to believe because, and let me give you some facts on that. The fact is that the deputy actually met us halfway and dropped us off because she said that something about her babysitter. I overheard her talking about I'm gonna be late. And then she also, when she was so pissed off that she had to arrest us, she also said to us, "Oh, you guys are making me late to see my babies." And Deputy Day, you can verify that comment. You know you said it, and if you had body cam audio or video, you're gonna be able to hear those own words coming out of your mouth, Deputy Day. It's pretty sad that we have to pinpoint certain officers and deputy. It's not the government, it's not the law in general, it's these officers and deputies that are untrained. They come out here and they want to use their feelings to enforce the law instead of knowing what's lawful and what their boundaries are. So hopefully somebody got trained in regards to this situation here. You know, we never want to see anybody you know, pay consequences for doing the right thing, only when you do the wrong thing, right? So, you know, let's take that into consideration when we're out here auditing. You know, we never want to keep somebody accountable for doing. Well, we do want to show them, you know, that they're doing the right thing, but we don't want to keep them accountable or, you know, pinpoint the fact that they're doing such a great job. It's mostly when something happens and that's when the police get the attention. So why would they be begging and asking for more attention? Why would you do something like this to a cameraman is what I want to know. And why wouldn't you know boundaries, property law, private versus public spaces? You know, this is basic police 101. Even the public can tell you where a public sidewalk is. And I got quite a few things to go over with you here, guys. So let's see. So this is the official report right here, guys. This is everything we need to know about. Let me start on this one right here. Here it is right here. This was released to myself, Jose Gonzalez. It's confidential to my release. There's a couple things that I won't disclose just for legal reasons, but everybody knows that the Healing Tree is the name of the business, so we're not going to hide that. But I'll go ahead and not disclose the owner's information as far as name or anything like that, just to play a fair game. We're playing fair games here. You don't falsely arrest somebody and then think that we're going to play an unfair game. So tattoos, scars, you know, gang data, everything's blank. You know, they couldn't fill any of this in. You know, they had they had Shanduli there. They had no gang relation, nothing. Shanduli wasn't gang related or anything. So victim reporting party witness. So it says Deputy Poshman was a witness, and Sergeant Thomas was a witness, is what they're stating here. And they blanked out the other two parties that were witnesses, which is going to be the owner and probably the security guard. Okay, so that's this form right here that only shows Posh and Thomas as witnesses. No other information is on here. So I don't have, to be honest, I don't have all that personal data that, you know, you would think would come on a police report. But this is a good lead. So here we are. And this is the evidence right here at the top side. This is what they took from us, which is they're claiming they took a DVD with body-worn camera footage. Oh, this is the evidence. That's their body cam worn footage. Black Sony A7 camera, that's mine. Black tactical vest. I don't know why they took my vest. Black camera, Sirui camera, crane, or they just called it a camera actually, which was my monopod. The Canon Vixia, which is PEDOLIBREAUDITS camera, Samsung cell phone. You know what's interesting, and I just noticed that right here is hold on. Look at this, guys. Look, I don't even think I should be pointing this out right now. Okay, but This was one of the bags that they returned to me. And this is called a DJI pocket camera. And the DJI pocket camera isn't even listed on here at all. Like, they didn't even know what it was. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. This is embarrassing, guys. Like, for the department and for police across the nation, if you're a Blue Line, supporter, which, no problem if you are, but if you are, then this is your brotherhood right here that's making big mistakes. Okay, so this was returned back to me, wasn't even listed on the evidence. So they should have never even had this in their possession, and they should have returned this to me when they gave me back my vest and my monopod, because it's not even listed on here at all. Even my tactical vest is listed on here, and this one isn't. That's strange. This one has a good view on it too. Well, actually, it's kind of like a poor view. We'll just call it a poor view. The above items was booked in a secured evidence locker at the Lake Elsinore Sheriff Station. And the attachment is they have a private person's form 4072, form 409S2, and an image of the citation. Okay. So their details read on 2/01/2021 around 1649 hours. I was dispatched to the Healing Tree located at 484 93rd Street in the city of Lake Elsinore regarding 2 suspicious persons on the property harassing customers and turning away their business. Okay, that already right there, that's already the first lie. And that's the lie that initiates the police call. So whoever made that call and gave that statement should be held accountable for that, okay? Just keep that in mind. The reporting party, blank, advised dispatch the 2 suspicious persons were 2 males in black recording and speaking in an unknown language. Okay, so all of a sudden, Shanduli, broken English is an unknown language. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all for being here. Hit that thumbs up if you're just getting here, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, guys. We try to keep it real out here, so that's what we're doing right now, and this is why I'm giving you the report information. Okay, so upon arrival, I drove up onto the parking lot. This is Deputy Day's report, by the way. Sorry about that. I drove onto the parking lot of the business. I saw the 2 males blocking the driveway of the business. Okay, she's lying because when she drove up, PEDOLIBREAUDITS was on the other side of the sidewalk, and I was on this side. So we were actually on the opposite ends of the driveway when that lady rolled up. So she's lying. Okay, I shouldn't even be doing this. This is bad for them because they know all the evidence we have. Is that down? They're dumb. Okay. As I got out of my patrol vehicle, blank identified himself as the owner of the business and the property. He told me prior to my arrival, the 2 males were in the parking lot harassing customers and recording into their vehicles. What? Okay, so the owner is claiming that we were in the parking lot and filming vehicles in the parking lot. That's sad. We're going to play the video right now, and you guys are going to see we never stepped foot into what they would say is their property, which later we'll find out otherwise, and I'll show you why. Sorry for the camera kind of doing that weird thing. It's it really wants to focus hard. Okay. Okay, so blank told me specifically the female customers are scared. Blank said he understands the First Amendment. Okay, but he does not want them on their property, which is private property, and he does not want them turning his business away or harassing people. He said their security guard had attempted to get them off of their property, but they became aggressive when blank put his hands out to move them forward. So the security guard comes out and he goes like this and grabs me from the shoulder and starts pushing me. and I swiped his hand away from me, told him, don't touch me. As you guys will see in Pedro Libre's video, has a lot clearer pictures, so make sure and tune into Pedro Libre Audit's video for that footage, guys. It's good. Okay, so became aggressive, and so they're saying that he put his hand out to move us forward. So claiming pretty much they never made contact. I explained to blank I would see if they would leave or at least move out to the public property if they still wanted a protest. And then blank understood. So, it's just like they're just, buttering the bread all the way down. Okay, I walked over to where they were standing and filming. The two males were wearing black clothing, had masks on, and wore hats. They spoke English, but with a fake Middle Eastern accent. They spoke loud and would not pay attention to me. I attempted to identify myself as Deputy Day with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department because I could hear them speaking to themselves saying, "Who is this? Another security guard?" And other insults. Okay, so who is this and another security guard is considered, I guess, an insult to police. So I guess that's why they get so mad when you call them security. It's an insult. And other insults. I attempted to converse with them to figure out what they wanted, but they would not acknowledge me. Okay, so feelings again. I walked in between them to see if they would listen, and I tried to explain. They are able to protest as long as they are not on private property and not harassing customers. But they spoke over me and refused to listen. So she's saying that she attempted, but we failed to listen. I called for assistance. Pullman arrived to help me. Deputy Pullman was spoken to by the owner of the property, and when he walked to me, I explained the issue. Deputy Pullman tried to speak with the two males who appeared to be grown men. So she couldn't tell if we were grown men. Okay. So one of the males was tall, heavy set, and he was wearing a black military vest. The second male was short, heavy set, and he was wearing a black baseball hat. They ignored Deputy Pullman. Both males again spoke over him and called Sergeant Thomas. Sergeant Thomas to determine what the private property and public property. So she had to call the supervisor to find out what's private and what's public. And the two males continue to speak in Middle Eastern accent, and they making insults comments. They would make insulting comments to the deputy sergeant and owner as we spoke to each other. So again, they're listening while they're over there trying to conspire against us. They're mad that we're telling them, oh, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are, don't know the law. So Sergeant Thomas arrives and asks Hadgen to attempt to find out what their property lines are for their property. Spoke to his attorney. Blank spoke to his attorney, explained the property lines include the driveway and the handicapped sidewalk. Okay, which was a lie. Public property would have to be the asphalt and to the sides of the driveway onto the asphalt since there is no pedestrian sidewalk of the driveway onto the asphalt. Oh, yes. Okay. So the business is located on the corner of 3rd Street and Pasadena Street. Right of the business is the wash for the city. And left of the business is grass that leads to another business, which is also, by the way, it's also public property. There's fire hydrants, city lights. There's utilities on the floor. Okay. This area is mainly of business. Area is mainly of businesses. So she's claiming pretty much trying to say we have no business there. It's only businesses. We have no business. Penal Code 602 1A, which explains a person that interferes and obstructs the business to carry on and refuses to leave is in violation of Penal Code. Blank said he desires the prosecution. if the subjects refused to leave and would sign a private person's arrest form. So there it is. He agrees that he wants to sign the form. So that's pretty interesting, guys. It's just like there's so much in here. You guys saw the video. I cut out a little bit for time. It was over an hour of footage, and so they're claiming all this stuff, which I didn't see any evidence of in the video. So while we were talking, we had seen several vehicles arrive but turn around due to the males on the driveway, and other customers hesitated to turn into the business. The males had cameras on stands with bright lights and speakers. Okay, that's a lie too, because I didn't have any speakers and I didn't have any bright lights. The males would tell and signal the customers to turn away. All right. Well, I don't remember not one time telling a customer to get out of here, to turn away. So that's a lie. Sergeant Thomas, Deputy Pullman, and I approached the two males on the driveway. Blank identified himself as the owner and told them he did not want them on their property, otherwise they would be arrested for the trespassing. Although the male spoke over Hajin and refused to acknowledge him, Blank continued to explain that the property line were for his property. I then read the verbatim of 602(1)A of the California Penal Code, so they could understand what they could be in violation of if they refused. Okay, so in other words, they gave us a chance to legally be where we were and warn us of something that we never did. They spoke over me and refused to acknowledge me. After I finished, they refused to move. Sergeant Thomas told them they had to move to the asphalt, but they spoke over him. He again told them they needed to move or leave, but they refused. Deputy Foreman and I arrested the tall male, while Sergeant Thomas dealt with the short male. Okay, the tall male had a wallet which contained his California ID, California driver's license, with the name of Jose Gonzalez. The short male eventually identified himself. Okay, told me that they had located subjects on YouTube. So Blank told me they had located subjects on YouTube as SGV News First. So I guess that was the owner. He said they go to different businesses and try to attempt to get a lawsuit from the business and or law enforcement agencies. Wow. Okay, that's not what we do. We don't go around attempting to get lawsuits, but when somebody violates your rights, you have no choice. So that's the difference here. He should have explained himself properly. Blank signed a private person's form 407 for Gonzalez and Franklin, which is we'll disclose him later. I got a good video about him. No, I'm just kidding. And told me he wanted to press charges for the 602(1) and PC. Oh yeah, 602(1)A PC. I attempted to speak with Blank to get his statement, but he left for the day. So apparently it wasn't that important for the reporting party to stick around because he left for the day. Okay, I located Gonzalez's vehicle. This is where it gets interesting, guys. I located Gonzalez's vehicle. It was a gray Honda with the license plate 7VWV573, legally parked on the pedestrian street, almost a block away from the business. It appeared to be locked and secured, so I left the vehicle in its place. Liar, liar, liar. The vehicle is registered to Jose Gonzalez. Gonzalez and Blank were transported to the Lake Elsinore Sheriff Station. I asked questions for the receiving sheets, and they refused to answer simple questions such as emergency contacts, where they were born, or others, or their social security numbers. I booked the cameras and phones in the secure evidence locker and the rest of the items for safekeeping, such as the black vest. I provided Gonzalez and Blank with the receipt of their property that was booked into our evidence locker. She's a liar. Okay, first of all, they never gave us a list of our property. And second of all, if they want to be legitimate about the whole ordeal, then how did this get in and out of your station without you listing it as one of the items of the property? And how did I get it back is what I want to know. That's very interesting. And that's just my half. I think Pedro Libre had possibly stuff that they had returned. Oh yeah, he had stuff that was returned to him, but when they told him, "Hey, come pick up your property," they said, "Oh yeah, we got all these items," which listed all the stuff they had already gave him. So they're all confused. Okay, so Gonzalez and Blank were transported to Coy's Bird Detention Center for the 602. Okay, on 2/2, it says on 2/2 the next morning around 1:28, Gonzalez and Blank had returned to their vehicles off Pasadena Street and had an altercation with the security guard at the business, the Healing Tree. Okay, security guard called police and deputy arrived. Okay, there were 3 males recording with their cell phones and asked the deputy questions about what the public property and private property. The deputy did not know about the earlier incident. Okay, and did not have the owner to explain it to explain the property lines. This video was posted on YouTube under "Arrested in Riverside, Released from Custody, and Back at the Vehicle." So that's the title to the video that they're talking about, guys. Arrested in Riverside, Released from Custody, and Back at the Vehicle. That's the video. That's the video that this little portion is talking about. Okay, and then on 2/2 around 7:11 hours, the security guard at the Healing Tree reported the business was getting annoying, harassing phone calls from the individuals that were arrested the prior evening and returned in the early morning. So in other words, she's saying that we were calling back, harassing and making annoying phone calls and stuff. Okay, upon arrival, Blank showed me the different numbers that called and left. Let me listen to the messages that were left. The messages were insulting the business. Another message was threatening the business they were going to have their license taken. Oh, that's powerful, huh? I don't know how to take somebody's license. Another message, the male stated that they were wrongly arrested and would sue them for wrongful arrest by the owner. The manager told me he would email the messages when he was available. Blank told me that they have been calling since 6:30 hours and have not stopped. I told Blank to ignore the calls at this point. Okay, the voice on the call sounds like Gonzalez. Really? And speaks about the arrest from the prior evening. I provided the manager and Blank with my business card and the report number from the night before to document it together. They understood, and I had no further contact. So the deputy, even though we were like talking in Shanduli, and I don't think anybody can ever replicate the way I do Shanduli. I'm sure you can try, but I mean, they didn't even hear my real voice or nothing, but the deputy is claiming that the voicemail sounds like Gonzalez. So that's horrible. Okay, the manager sent me an audio of the message, but I was unable to open it. I emailed him to attempt to resend it because it was having trouble opening the audio. The manager has not replied. I will write a supplemental report once I have the audio of the message or if any additional information arises. I request this report to be forwarded to the Riverside County District Attorney Office for prosecution on Jose Gonzalez for 602-1A PC trespassing and 653M PC annoying phone calls. Also prosecution on Franklin for 602-1 trespassing. So in other words, they were only going to charge me with the 653M because they said that I called and claimed that I was going to sue them. And look, first of all, I'm not that dumb. When somebody has you wrongfully arrested and files charges on you, I'm not going to go and start harassing them. That's the last thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is call my lawyer, make sure they're aware of what's going on, and then and they're going to say 99% of the time, make sure not to contact them. If they contact you, don't communicate. If you get any emails or phone calls, forward them to me. This is all advice from your legal team. You know, they're going to definitely tell you to stay out of that, stay out of that area. Don't get involved. Don't make phone calls. Don't do anything harassing, anything like that, obviously, right? I mean, unless you want your case to go out the window. So, let me see. You know, that other officer didn't make a report either, the Pullman guy. Even though he's the one that, him and Deputy Day are the ones that put hands on me. But, here's Deputy Day 2 months later writing up a supplemental report once I had my legal team start contacting them because we wanted our stuff back. So we had our legal team start sending emails and making a couple phone calls so that they can get the ball rolling, because our court date was thrown out and they weren't giving us another court date. So we were trying to figure out what's going on. So here we got a report by Deputy Day number 2. The DVD-R containing the body-worn camera's video details on 4/11 around 16:30 hours. I saw there were property forms for the property community service officer regarding a law firm for the suspects requesting their property to be released. I checked the status of the case on the judicial access, which is the Riverside court system, to verify if the case was closed. I could not locate it, and I knew there had been a court date in the past. I checked with the clerical, but they had left for the day. Okay, and then on 4/12, which was the next day, around 1000 hours, I asked clerical that I was unable to locate the case in our system. Okay, clerical was able to locate the report and advised me it was recently returned by the deputy district attorney for further investigation, and that it was in their stack of kickbacks packets. Okay, clerical was able to locate it and provide it to me so I could do the follow-up. I read the notice of the DDA, and they were asking for the body-worn camera, BWC, footage from evidence to review it on their end. I went to the property room and spoke with community service officers. I asked if they could check out the DVD-R, number 2341757, to make a copy for the DDA. I took custody of the DVD-R. I was busy the remainder of the day, and it was my Friday, she says. So, in other words, she kicked it for the next week. On 4/15, around 1:30, I worked overtime, was able to make a copy. Why would you have to work overtime to make a copy of a DVD and attach it to this supplemental report? Okay, I'll call the law firm to update them on the status of the case and that I am unable to release any property at this time because the case will still be active. I requested the supplemental report to be forwarded to the Riverside County District Attorney Office for review. So that was her second report on 4/15. And I figure that at this point, they know they made a couple mistakes, and they weren't going to be able to do anything about it. So they're just trying to, you know, trying to stay in the water as long as they can before they have to come out. Okay. Well, I thought I had the report from the sergeant. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so the sergeant says my BWC was activated during this incident. I provided the video coverage to Deputy Day, the initial deputy. Details: on Monday, February 1st, 2021, I was assigned to the Lake Elsinore patrol station as a watch commander. Poor guy. Deputy Day ID 4255 responded to a call for service for two suspicious persons interfering with a business operation. The business, the Healing Tree Dispensary, is located at 483rd Street, Lake Elsinore. Deputy Day contacted me by phone and requested assistance with handling the subjects who were being disruptive to her investigation. I arrived about 1720 hours and contacted Deputy Day. Deputy Day informed me that the property owner, blank, which his name is right there, by the way, I could just say it right now if I wanted to, had attempted to remove the two subjects trespassing by asking them to leave. However, the subjects refused. While I was standing in front of the two subjects, still on Blank's property, Blank informed the two subjects to leave, stop harassing and causing disturbance to his customers. The two subjects continued to speak over Blank, refusing to acknowledge him. Deputy Day then read the two suspects' Penal Code 6021A. And 6021A states that any person who is intentionally interfering with any lawful business or occupation carried on by the owner or agent of the business establishment open to the public by obstructing or intimidating those attempting to carry on business or their customers, and who refuses to leave the premises of businesses establishment after being requested to leave by the owner or the owner's agent or by a peace officer acting at the request of the owner or the owner's agent, is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by imprisonment in a court or jail up to 90 days or by a fine of up to $400 or both. Or both. All right. So he continues on to say the two subjects continue to speak over Deputy Day, refusing to acknowledge her and her instructions. Wow. Still so mad that we wouldn't listen to something that we had no reason to listen to. I spoke to the two subjects and advised them that they had been requested to not trespass and not interfere with the business operation. Blank and Deputy Day. I also requested them to leave the property, and they refused. I contacted Blank, one of the two subjects, placed him in handcuffs, and placed him in the rear of my patrol car, or rear seat of a patrol car. This report serves as a supplemental report to Deputy Day's initial report. And then that was it. That's all the sergeant said. I mean, it's pretty sad that the sergeant wasn't able to determine where the property lines were, because they supposedly had the business owner contact his lawyer. Let me share this with you here. Okay. First, let me go over this one. You guys see that? Sorry, I gotta find it now. Is that down? All right, here it is. So this is the healing tree. Okay, this is the property. This is the property parking lot. This right here is the healing tree right here. And this, I believe, was a different business the last time I looked at it. It says it's a different business on another map right here. And this is also a different business. So regardless of whose business it is, okay, this is the old pic. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me show you this other one. The Google Map one is actually better. This is the property before they bought it, I guess. All right, let me share this other screen, guys. Which is this one, I believe. Oh, we're on the property. We better get off the property. All right. Oh, so another thing they didn't mention in the report is that they said that we were creeping around this wall right here. Can you guys see this? Okay. Okay, you guys can see it. Okay, so they said that we were creeping around the corner right here, and then that we just popped up out of nowhere. Okay, this is where the video starts. Me and PEDOLIBREAUDITS are standing right here. This is a wash right here, and this is the gate to the wash, which this is owned by the city. Okay, and then look at this sidewalk right here. The sidewalk right here that goes all the way down to the edge of their property and actually connects to the public sidewalk. I contacted the city of Lake Elsinore, told them that I was a photographer taking pictures for Google, because YouTube is Google, right? And I told them that I needed to find out because they were telling me that I couldn't be on the property while I was taking pictures. And they actually sent me a diagram of the city boundaries, which shows that public property is from the asphalt right here. Well, actually beyond that, but it actually goes all the way up to this line right here. So we could have actually came up and stood all the way right here, and we would have been fine. We could have literally been right here. Okay, and that's still public property. The property line goes like this and comes this way because this is also public. And the public, that little sidewalk, the map shows that, or the city map shows that sidewalk extends all the way to the back over here. So public actually has access to come through here and then to get all the way to the back business over here. Okay, so because there's 3 businesses on this lot, they don't have permission to trespass us off of a parking lot because it doesn't belong to them. Okay, so even if we're standing right here, we're still on public property. That is correct. For all you that don't believe me, look up the map, look up the GIS, check it out for yourself, and tell me what you think. Okay, but like I said, this little sidewalk here, it's all public, and this is all public, and obviously this is all public, and guess what? This is all public right here too. All of this. Actually, it's public all the way up to here. So this, in reality, if we follow this line like this straight, and it connects like over here somewhere, that would be the public line. Okay. Now the property starts here, but again, like I said, there's still a public access. There's a public access so that you can drive all the way around. You can go this way, and this is all public access. Oh, look. What? Look what we found. Dang, caught him. Caught him. So this is public access, guys. And, oh, look, it doesn't let us go over there. So I guess this would be it then. So I guess we can't go back there, but we can go this way. If it wasn't public accessible, guess what? Google Maps wouldn't be able to get in there. All right, it doesn't let us go that way either, so wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Anyways, the road goes all the way around, regardless. And it actually goes this way as well. Oh, here we go. Just had to go around the other way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look, and the cop is gone. What's up with that? It's a different 360 video, that's why. Oh, look, somebody doing donuts right here. What's up with that? All right, so there it is, guys. You guys seen it for yourself. This is all public accessible. And so let's go down the street over here. Oh, look, there goes the cop. He's leaving. So let's go over here. This is where I was parked. This is where I parked, guys. I parked right here somewhere. Okay? I parked right here because this is where the wall starts and the business area. So there was a parking spot right here somewhere. And I went ahead and parked my vehicle. When we came back to the car, my car was parked under this light over here. Not that one. Okay, my car was parked right here, directly under this light right here, guys. It was directly under this light, and I left my car parked over here. And when I left, they were claiming that this was a bad area. Oh, he drives a Honda. They're going to steal his car. They are making jokes. So go figure it. All of a sudden, it's parked right directly next to the pole. And I would never park next to a pole because obviously the passenger has to get out. So why would I park the car right next to a pole? Usually I pass the pole or park, right behind it. In a general setting, I would say. So that's crazy, huh? All right, so let's look at something else here now. Hold on one second. That's crazy. So, and if you guys noticed in the report, it said that that there was no sidewalk. But what is this right here? This is a sidewalk right here. Look. This is a sidewalk right here. But regardless, nonetheless, guys, we were standing in this sidewalk here. And we never went up this way. And we never went up this way to give them that extra little chance. You see what I'm saying? So when the cops told us to leave, we were standing right here. We were literally one foot away from the asphalt. and they literally wanted to force us onto the street. Like they wanted to get the last word. So they said, oh yeah, you need to get on the street. And I told them, nah, man, I'm going to stand right here. And I actually walked. I think I was standing right here and I walked over here somewhere. So when they grabbed me, I actually stepped back onto the street, but they were already putting me in cuffs. Pedro Libre was actually standing right here, and they told him that that was their property too. So he wasn't able to stand there either, they said. Oh my God. That's crazy. So what do you guys think about that? That's pretty sad. So that a bunch of lies, man, a bunch of lies, and this is how they try to make us criminals. We weren't breaking the law, not one time. We didn't even if we were legally able to enter the driveway a little further or walk up onto that sidewalk, we never did it. So let me see what else I can show you here. All right, so this one right here. Oh shit, where'd it go? Let's just click on this. All right, this is it right here. Look, guys, Penal Code 653M, okay? And it pretty much has to do with phone calls. Every person who with intent to annoy, telephone, or make contact by means of electronic communication devices with another and addresses to or about the other persons or any obscene language or addresses to the other person any threat to inflict injury to the person or property of the person. You see what I'm saying? Addresses or any member of his or her family or is guilty of a misdemeanor. Okay, so pretty much any phone calls, any type of communication, this is the charge right here, guys. This is the charge. When you harass somebody, this is the charge right here. So all you internet gangbangers that want to, send me all your emails and stuff, you're going to get something in the mail soon because they're going to be investigated, all of them. All those harassing phone calls that come in, especially when I'm live feed, you're trying to take down my live feed. You're trying to annoy my live feed while I'm actually conducting business. Hold on. Sorry about that. All that is considered a 653M. There it is right there, guys. Sorry about that. I had to click to another link and it wasn't shared. But there it is right there. You guys can read it for yourself if you like. And so all those annoying phone calls and harassing emails and stuff like that, this is what will be charged. And also, not only that, but this is what they wanted to charge me with because they said that I was calling the business and harassing them. So obviously they had to have a subpoena on my phone records, on my email and all that stuff, and they had to see that, all my in and outgoing emails and stuff, and that's why they weren't able to charge me with 653M. They failed. They failed again. They tried and they failed. First they tried with the 602, and then they tried with the 653, and the DA said, I don't think so. It's not happening. So there it is right there, guys. Just be careful with your communications, especially if you're going to call and give your opinion and voice your opinion, your concern. That's perfect. You can do that. But once you do it 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, that's harassment. So you guys got to be careful, especially when you're calling these establishments to give them our information or tell them, oh, you guys are on YouTube, blah, 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 or, and you start talking crap to them or something like that. They're going to charge you. They could charge you with a 653M if you keep calling and harassing them. So, you guys got to be careful as well. And this is just a public service announcement. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just advising you that there's a possibility, if you're calling more than once or twice, let's just say you call more than twice and you start threatening and harassing them, they can pull up those phone records, see where the phone call came from, and or track your IP address or whatever, and it's on. And then they got you right there. So you guys be careful. You know, not only do we want to be out here, expressing, our freedoms and exercising our freedom and our rights to record and our freedom of press to put on newsworthy stories on the internet. This is definitely a newsworthy story. This is something that needs to be exposed, not only for this dispensary, for the chain, and for the community as well. People need to be aware of what's going on out here, especially people being falsely arrested and trying to be charged for another crime that was never even committed. They try to say that they heard my voice, the voice sounded like Jose Gonzalez. Like, how the hell do you know what my voice sounds like? Seriously. And my character, all of a sudden my character, I that was him for sure. I can hear his character, like, yeah, no, I don't think so. So the next step from here, guys, I know you guys are wondering, hey, what's the next step? Well, I'm going to have my legal team take over from here. So I don't have control on what happens from here on out. All I can do is file my request for the body cam footage and the audio. If they had any audio, we got to request that stuff. And then we also have to, we already got the report. So we're one step ahead, guys. So the next step here is for my legal team to take over and see where they take it from there. Everything's in black and white, Oh, yeah, and then to top it off, I got the letter right here from the district attorney. And the district attorney on May 13th tells me to whom it may concern, subject Jose Gonzalez. And as of today's date, our office shows no record of charges being filed against Jose Gonzalez with an offense date of 2/1/2021 for the violation 6021 and 653M of the Penal Code. And this is signed by Ivy Fritz Patrick, which is the managing deputy district attorney of Riverside. So hats off to the Riverside district attorney team for knowing our Constitution and not trying to pursue charges on our constitutional rights. They already know they're going to lose, so they might as well kick it out before it hits the court system. And so then we had Deputy Day obviously had to follow up and get our stuff ready, and we didn't even hear back from Deputy Day. I know my lawyer advised me that Deputy Day would be in contact with them in regards to setting up an appointment for us to go pick up our stuff. But you know what? That never happened. So we started making phone calls, and I was able to get a hold of property, and property said, "Oh yeah, are you available on this day?" And I said, "Yeah, all right, come and get your stuff on this day." So they were able to actually, they were able to help me out. So, some people might say, "Oh, that was quick. You got your stuff back quick." But to me, they should have never took my stuff to begin with. So I don't give hats off to any of the officers or deputies involved in making the decision to try to have us prosecuted on a 602 and a 653. That was pretty coward of them to try to make us criminals for constitutional protected activity. And that's the reason we're out here, guys. That's the whole reason that we're going to stay out here and not get a real job. We're going to get a YouTube job, and we're going to work hard and make thousands of dollars just educating people out here on our constitutional freedom. So thank you, trolls, for encouraging us to not get a job and to stay out here on the streets. Because I was actually considering going back to work. My back's feeling a lot better now, and doctor says I can go back to my full-time routine. So guess what? I was considering going back to work, but now that I have all the trolls out here telling me to go get a job, I'm gonna have to do the complete opposite and refuse to do it. And I'm just gonna quit my career, period, and just do YouTube full time, and just be out here every day, all day, doing audits in every city, in every county, and just handling it. Just handling it, guys. The time for working hard is a thing of the past. I gotta do what's right for me and my family, which is take care of my family, and I also got to make money in the process to make that earning complete. YouTube has helped us be successful with their AdSense and stuff like that. So hats off to YouTube for letting us do that. There are a lot of restrictions on YouTube, and it pisses me off a lot of times when YouTube takes down my videos and stuff like that. But it's okay. When there's one gone, there's one more coming. So, or probably like 10 more coming. So it's all good. You know, you trolls keep trying really hard, because I got a lot of videos that were taken down that are getting put back up. So keep trying, keep trying. I love the effort that people do to try to destroy other people's lives. I love it. For me, it's just like a motivation to stay out here, go get another video and post it back up to get them to cry about it again. And then, so that's what it is, guys. This is a win for us. Our community is strong right now, stronger than it's ever been around the nation, around the world. We're all learning new things, and it's exciting to be a part of it, because you know, not everybody can come out here and stand up for their rights and defend their freedom. And we just want to show you that it's possible. Little old me right here, just, you know, a lot of people that meet me, they're like, oh, I thought you were a lot bigger. Like, no, I'm just 5'11", you know, just a little guy. They think I'm like a 6 foot, 7 foot giant because I stand up for my rights. But no, look at Pedro Libre. He's like 5'0", and he stands up for his rights. Is that them? But yeah, no, it's not about, you know, about your size or what you do. It's just about literally standing up for your rights and knowing right from wrong. And that's how we do it. Appreciate you, Mark. Thanks a lot. Let's go in the house. What's up with it? Oh, shit. Ramon Horros, appreciate it. Thanks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need more activists out here, guys. We need you guys. We need strong activists. Keep the movement alive, and to keep our rights alive, guys. We're under threat of losing our freedoms out here because they're trampling all over our rights, you know, and we're letting them. So it's important to stay active out here and to try to do as much work as possible. So yeah, but I have been trying to do like cut the shanduli right at the end and start asking people, hey, what's wrong with you guys? You guys don't know about our rights and stuff like that, or what, you know? Because yeah, I get it. It is important to exercise our rights, but also to educate people in the process. So I'm trying to get this thing to focus. There you go. So yeah, guys, you guys will see the breaking character. I like to not break character a lot of times, but you know, I think that sometimes just going out and saying, hey, what the hell's wrong with you guys, and stuff like that, and start speaking to them, you know, a little more firm than just, oh shit, what is the problem? It kind of gets under their skin a little bit more, because now it's just an ordinary guy just telling them to fuck off, and they don't like that, you know. So hell yeah. But regardless, the education is widespread, guys. If it's not coming from me, it might come from the deputies. It might come from the phone calls that they make to 911. And the education might come from somebody in the staff that knows what we're doing. Oh, they're just First Amendment auditors. Yeah, just leave them alone, and they won't even do nothing, you know. And they're right. They are right, you guys. If you only understood that, if you only just waved and said what's up and stuff like that, then there's a lot of times that we probably won't even post a video if you guys don't come out and approach us. So, you know, where do you stand where it comes to minding your own business? Are you going to be that guy that comes out and starts doing all this stuff in front of the camera, or are you going to be that guy that's like, what's up, and just continue on with your day? You know, it's really up to you. You know, there's the 50-50 that, you know, you might be that guy that comes out and whacks our stuff, and the story might just get interesting at that point. So you guys be careful out there. Goku, appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you guys. 40Z. Thank you guys for the support. Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, yeah, you guys are awesome, man. You guys make this channel just that much more better. Being here and supporting what we do, guys, and making your phone calls and letting people know what your opinions are. You know, like I said, guys, it's always good to voice your opinion, as long as it doesn't get personal. You know, your opinion should never be. It should always be a professional opinion, guys. So just try to stay as professional in your opinions as possible, and let the people know what you think about their behavior, man. They need to know that the public's watching, and this behavior is frowned upon. You know, they should never come out and start smacking a camera guy's stuff around. What if I was channel 11 and I have my news camera right there? Oh, what are you filming? Like, what? What do you mean? Well, like, why don't you just leave me alone and let me film, and then, you know, watch it on the news later, on SGV News first. All right, guys. So let me see who we got in the chat here. Hey, Shaded. Let's go. Ellie. Goku. Henry. Rudy, what's up? What's up, guys? Blue Magic Brown Eagle, Carlos E, Papi Chulo, Kevin, Austin, what's up with it? Alcor Audits in the house, Jack Jones, Irvin Ruiz, IP4K, Carnage, what's up with it? Mr. Castro, Up Yours in the house. Hell yeah, I like that name, Up Yours. That one's a good one. Hell yeah. Steve and Jenny, appreciate you. Look out for more, a lot more new exciting audits coming out, guys. We got more content. We're going to be released. I still got a couple more videos from the Lake Elsinore incident. There's 2 more videos that we had that day. We were on fire. Me and Pedro Libre were, I don't know what was wrong with us that day, man, but we had all 4 audits we did. We had the cops show up to all of them, and they were mad. Hold on really quick, guys. All right, so sorry, guys. I'm just chilling, relaxing at home, so I know I look a hot mess right now. Is that down? So this is my rig, guys. This is what they took from me. This is my A7 III camera that I had just got literally, I would say about 4 months prior to this incident. But I already had an incident with this camera, so I had to send it into repairs, and I had just got it back possibly a couple days, maybe a week before this whole incident. And the lens actually, the lens really got damaged. One day, Downey Transparent went to grab my stuff, and I let it go, and then the whole rig just went clink, hit the floor, broke the lens. So this is prior to the incident. I had only had this probably like 2 days old. It was like 2 days or 3 days that I had this lens. So I was really excited to get this rig back because as you can see, the camera also has a little mini magic rig or whatever it's called that you can attach all kinds of other equipment to. So I was very excited to get this. Oh yeah, magic rig right here. Look. No sponsor, guys. I don't have any sponsors from these companies. I just buy my stuff, use it, and then, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, this is a very expensive piece of equipment right here, guys. This camera alone is just for the camera without a lens, I think is about $2,600, and then the lens is another like $1,200 or something. So we're sitting on probably about almost $3,000 right here that they want to fuck around and take from you for, you know, 6 to 8 months on a false arrest. And then they think that you're going to be okay. Like, oh yeah, let's just take the equipment that he works with. And, you know, I was forced to go out and buy another setup so that I can get back out there. So it's not like it was a quick fix. I had to buy another camera. That's when I ended up buying this guy right here. And this one's actually pretty good. It's not that bad, but it's kind of bulky. But so is that other one. But this one's bulky the long way. It's not, if it was bulky the flat way, you know, it would have been nice. But this is the Vixvia HF G50. This thing is beast, actually. This has a really good zoom on it, guys. And, you know, I think this is a pretty nice go-to point and shoot, you know, camcorder. You could take pictures with it too, but this is more for video. So anyways, it's, you know, I had to go and buy this, and this was like probably like, you know, $1,200 or $1,300 with a warranty and everything. So, you know, I usually get my stuff at Best Buy, and then I get that Geek Squad warranty because everything is always in risk of getting damaged. So yeah, guys, I'm really happy that I finally got my stuff back. And just to let you guys know, we don't sit on these cases. These cases are being worked on in the background. Most of the times we can't share personal or any updated information on cases due to the circumstances. So, and also we don't want extra attention to those places, because there's the trolls. What they try to do is they try to go and they act like they're you, and they call in and they start talking all kinds of crap, and then, you know, they try to charge you for 653 M1 or whatever, you know. So a lot of stuff is being worked in the background. So believe me, this is something that is not going to be just let go or forgot about. This is definitely being worked on in the background, guys. So once we get a little closer to figuring out what the outcome will be, we'll let you know what the process is or where we're at, where we stand. But for now, I got all my cameras back. I don't have anything out there that they're holding on to, so that's a good thing. And we got the report, so we're definitely moving forward on this one, guys. Appreciate you guys all being in here, tuning in, and listening to my horrible reading. You guys know my vision's horrible, so yeah. Enough on that subject. At least I got it out, and you guys were able to hopefully understand a little bit. Yes. Oh yeah. So we'll be out tonight, guys. We'll be out cop watching. I think we gotta, you know, start hitting the departments more. And I've been saying that for a while, and you know, we just got to go out there and start hitting all these PDs again, and making sure that they're not grabbing us at the gates and stuff like that, and making sure that they're respecting our rights when they come out to audits and stuff, and educating the people is the most important thing, you know, because a lot of times the police agencies are telling the people that we're out here for lawsuits and harassing, you know, and to get a reaction. I mean, we are looking to film the reaction, but it's not about a lawsuit, man. We're we're really just hoping that people are gonna, respect our rights to film and not try to tell us what to do. I don't think anybody's gonna appreciate being told what to do when you're out, let's say, riding your skateboard or out there taking pictures on your own. I'm sure you're not gonna want somebody pulling up on you and yelling at you, "What are you doing?" Telling you to get out of here and stuff. So yeah, guys, we gotta keep it. We gotta stay active, and so that's the update, guys. I hope you guys appreciated that update, and we'll catch you on the next one. We'll be out later on, guys. Me and Pedro Libre for sure. I don't know who else is going to join us, but we'll be out there. So keep your eye out for any live feeds or alerts or any new uploads. We'll be active, guys. We need your support out here. Make your phone calls, make your voice be heard. But like I said, do it in a more professional manner, guys. You don't want these people to send your phone numbers to the police for investigation and shit like that. Because even though your number comes up private, they can still, through the phone records, they can still see who was calling and stuff. So you guys be safe in your communications as well, guys. Even though you're not out on the streets, you're still an activist. You're still voicing your opinions out there, and we got to do it in a positive manner, guys. So we'll catch you pretty soon, guys. Peace out, and shout out to Pedro Libre. This guy, since he started, has been doing mad work out here, guys. You guys got to go check him out and give him more support. I think this guy deserves a lot more views and supporters than he has right now. You guys got to go check him out. So, Pedro Libre Audits, man, shout out to you, brother. Stay up, stay straight, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.